Hey guys, it's Paul Jing. I'm going to go over with you the importance of having focus and clarity in your business pursuits. So, uh, confession, I can be a workaholic and scatterbrains. My wife and I moved to Virginia, let's say about 2 months ago. This is before my second son was born. So, we went cross country from Texas. And about like 3 weeks after we moved, uh, my second son, George, was born. John's my first son. He's two. Um, the time of this video, and my wife wanted to make sure that when we moved, that I wouldn't work too much, and I would, basically chill out, help out with the baby, etc., etc. And this part, having focus and clarity, it's really important. And for me, putting um, gaps and basically just blocking out time for my family and really the important things. So let me just tell you what I mean and how I've gotten to where I'm at and build things up. So once I went from college, I'll run through things over the years. Real estate sales, specifically in listings, tax auction flippings that I've done, house hacking. House hacking was a little bit later on. Land investing, Amazon FBA, blogging, affiliate marketing, agency models, um, YouTube, buying a business, online tutoring business, laundromats, other real estate ventures. Okay, this is from what I could recall, all the different things that I've pursued and failed at. I'll tell you the ones that were, I guess, success. I'll basically say them as failures because I'm not really doing them anymore. Real estate sales. I've done real estate sales in New York as well as in Texas, predominantly as a listing agent when I was in New York and referrals in Texas. And I must say, this is a crummy job. If you ever thought about becoming a real estate agent, don't. It it's just such a time suck. It just takes so much time. I don't recommend it. When I was in New York, had some partners. We got into tax auction flipping, so we did that. Uh, you know, failed that. We bought a piece of a property that I thought was a house because it gave the address, but the parcel ID, which I didn't really know at the time, was for the garage behind the house. And we barely made it out. And basically, they wanted me to go back into real estate sales, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Went overseas for a bit, met my wife, got married, got into house hacking, picked up a property. My wife picked up a property. We had two houses now that we rent. Around this time, this is like 2018, got into land investing. So this is a couple years back. Looked at Amazon, slowly start building that up. So really, out of these four, the only thing that really stuck was this one so far, and we're still doing that. I highly recommend it. This was a hit. Amazon FBA, picked up some courses and some models. Was shipping stuff from China. We're looking at, we called it Venosa. It was basically these wine cups, and the idea was to pick them up in China and resell it. The problem is. The reason I paid like $1,500 to ship, the first shipment, and basically canceled the next order just because Amazon will charge you if you don't sell it. So I was just kind of looking at the competition that was out there, and I was just like, man, the margins, I'm just not sure. Canceled it, didn't really pursue and actually try making sales. I pursued blog pretty hard, really because of Income School and some of the things that they said. But man, Google search is like tough. If there's one of these businesses that I want to maybe consider getting back into, is blogging, but man, it is so competitive. I'm not sure it's worth it. So I think I'm just not gonna do that and keep this YouTube stuff going because I am finding that YouTube is like pretty successful. it's good for newer time people, and if you just keep pushing through it, it'll start showing. So my YouTube stuff, it's been steadily increasing, like more and more. Um, I mean, I got like 86 subscribers. Like I'm like low, but it's like I'm like impressed with YouTube. I'm liking it a lot. So affiliate marketing uh, really came from blogging as a way to build up another income stream. So affiliate marketing is um, basically selling someone else's stuff, and then they give you a cut. I paid $6,000 for it was called Agency Hypergrowth. They quit their business, but I paid like $6,500. Basically, the idea was I'm cold reaching out to roofers or real estate agents, and basically asking if they want leads. And then if they want leads, I'm sourcing that out to someone else to do the Facebook ads or website ads, Google ads for them, and they'll get leads. Man, that business model stunk. They are out of business, and I was at 6,500. There's this person, Cody Sanchez. You should check her out. I recommend her stuff, but I've kind of realized I need to like vet through stuff because um, I'm not sure. There's Cody Sanchez. There's a couple other people out there, but they gave this idea of why would you start a business? Why not just buy a business, specifically a six-figure business? Well, that made sense to me, but I realized some of the things that I want in my life, we need to keep it like long distance, either online or something like land investing, where I don't necessarily have to be at that location. Like YouTube is kind of the same thing. This is what I'm saying. Like for my lifestyle, I do not want to be tied down to one location. I want to have the flexibility for my family to move overseas or go to different parts of the state. Like some of the other things that we want to get involved with is church planting. It's basically, I'm a Christian. I want to get involved with starting churches. So being kind of stuck in one place, it's kind of become a no go for me. And really, the type of business models that I'm really interested in is like, what can I do for a couple hours a week that will give me like a return, over time, and it's land distance. I never look at property. Never look at property, right? I might have someone else look at the property for me. I might look on Google Maps, but I'll never look at the property. YouTube, I could do it from home, right? Like these are all like home things, right? Online tutoring business, I could do it from home. Um, Specifically, like maybe not home, but maybe like a mini office. That's probably what I do. So I've been a math teacher for 5 years, 4 years. No, it's been 5 years. Wow. No longer a math teacher, but I want to start this side hustle with a service. So every business um, has the potential to make a lot of money, for it to be very easy, and or for it to take a quick amount of time, like the turnaround. Land investing is relatively pretty easy, and oh, my battery saver's on. But it's pretty easy, and there's money in here. The problem with it, it's like a longer turnaround, so you might not see a return for a couple months. So it's really like an investment more than business like run. YouTube, I kind of consider it the same thing. It has like a compounding effect over time, like more and more. I assume you get more authority, you get more subscribers, more viewers, etc. Online tutoring business, I'm actually planning to use paid traffic, specifically from Facebook ads. And it's interesting because I've basically some of the blogging and the agency model stuff, they sold me through from a Facebook ad, but I know how to improve kids like math abilities, and I think this is going to be something that could be a faster turnaround in smaller chunks, not as big as like a $10,000 deal with land investing, but $600 pops. That's kind of what I'm going for, like for a challenge. Um, because of Cody, I looked at laundromats because I thought it was passive, but it's really not. I made a video about it, and there's always this like I just like real estate, so there's always these other real estate ventures that I haven't knocked out. That could be like land development. It could be like subject twos or some other thing. Definitely rentals. So I'll put that there. But if you could see, I am scatterbrained, and these are. I only do things that take a couple hours a week, if possible. Um, like my online tutoring, I like. Let me tell you what I mean. My online tutoring business is not going to be typical. Um, I'm selling them in chunks, not by hour. Um, Basically, a guarantee for them to increase their level. I'm going to hire a tutor, a college student in my area, and teach them how, I improve kids, math scores, and get on the sale, make a couple sales, and then give that to someone else, and basically manage it from there, so I don't have to spend that much time. Just, like YouTube, like a couple hours a week, land investing, a couple hours a week. But this like research thing that I have, like where I'm looking at other models and different businesses and things like that, I can be scatterbrained. It is important to have focus and clarity. So one of the things that I've picked up in my life is that you need to focus on one thing at a time. So like here, you could have different ideas, but you need to focus on one thing, get it going, and then, once things are going, you could work on the next thing. You know, YouTube, getting a system going. Then I could go to the next thing, right? And then we could keep it going, start building other streams of income. But once you're in there, clarity on what needs to be done. So like in each section, like land investing, it's like, okay, where am I investing in? What states? What counties? At what price point? Am I okay if it's landlocked? Am I okay um, if it's in a regular shape? These are all things that you have to consider. Am I predominantly going for an owner financing strategy, or am I predominantly going for a cash only deal? Right? Where are my marketing streams? Having like, it's not just doing it. Or just focusing. It's figuring out what are the things that you don't know as quickly as you can, and then how do I get to the next stage? Same thing like with YouTube. You know, what are the things in my videos that I have to do, or the things that I could, save myself time on that don't really make that big of a difference and keep going. Like in the beginning, I had this guy, an editor, and I had them edit like my videos, and I was just like, man, what am I doing? It's like 5 viewers, right? And I had them put like this land capitalism, like in the beginning. It was like a waste of time. But having clarity on what needs to be done is really important, I found. And part of it is trial. So just kind of just try it, fail it, repair it, fix it, try it, test it, keep moving. And I think that's been really good. But these are some of the different things that I've, you know, going into, or have been doing, and it's been going well for me personally. But wherever you're at with your business pursuits, yeah, focus on one thing, then have clarity by understanding what are the important things in your business. Is there's something called the Pareto's rule? What's the 80-20? What's the thing, the couple things that you can do that really make a difference in your business? And those are the things that you need to focus on. So I know that was long winded. I probably should have started, you should focus on one thing and clarity in the beginning instead of going through my scatterbrained all my nonsense. But hope this was helpful. Take care. Have a good one. Oh, subscribe. In the bottom below in the description is my land course. Check it out if you are interested in land investing. Take care. Bye.